morning, I'm Amy and welcome to my office. This is where all of our seeding happens, and I do all of our seeding here at Greenwood Nursery. We do all of our vegetables from seed here on site, and we do a few of the flowers that you do take home. Today we're going to be seeding tomatoes. I'm using a commercial vacuum seeder, and we will be doing tomatoes today. The pelleting on my seed helps it go through the seeder. It slides much better on my seeder. Raw seed tends to clump together, and it can be a royal pain to actually get it to singulate and go to the holes where it's supposed to. Turn the vacuum on. And just like that, we've seeded the whole tray at once. So once we've seeded our tray, next we're going to cover it very lightly with vermiculite. This helps keep moisture up against the seed and helps it germinate faster. And it's very light and fluffy. It's easy for that seed to push through when it comes up. Okay, so our next step, now that we have seeded and vermiculated our tray, is we are going to water it in. I'm using a mist nozzle so that we don't just completely blast away all the vermiculite that we just put on there. All right, now that our tray is wet, we're going to put it in our germination chamber here. This is something we built here on site. We've got a few things in there left over from last week that are still coming up. And this is just gonna sit back in there. So this chamber is designed with lights in the top. They're on from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. every day. And there's a tray of water in the bottom that has a fish tank heater. So this chamber stays at 70-80 degrees, which helps push germination a little faster, and it's constantly humid, which will speed up germination process. All right, so this tray was seeded 2 weeks ago. You can see we have a very nice little root system going on here, and they pull out easily, and we're just going to transplant away on these guys. And we are transplanting these up to the top set of leaves. Tomatoes will root all the way up their stems. And so we plant them as deep as possible because that whole stem there will become root system. Okay, so we've got our tray that we just transplanted out of into the tray that we just planted today, and then these I transplanted last week. So you can see how much they've grown in 1 week's time. They looked exactly like this a week ago. So we're going to care for these up until it's time for you guys to plant.